Hi everyone, it's the Moonfire Mystic with your Pick a Card reading for Monday, January 5th, 2026. And I thought, let's do a spirit animal. So I asked for the top 3 spirit animals for this year and see what we get. And I will tell you whichever card you pick, what it means for you, what you should do when you feel like this, things of that nature. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3. Pause the video if you need to pick your card. So let's get started. Okay, so let's put these aside. So pick number 1, you've got moth. Okay. The moth reminds me of when you see shiny things. Okay, when you see something that's shiny. Like, moth to a flame, moth to a light. Like, ooh, look at that. You could be doing something, doing a project, working on something, and then all of a sudden, something grabs your attention. It's like, ooh, I gotta look at that. Ooh, that's shiny. Ooh, I need to do this. It's important to finish what you're doing before you go after that shiny object that you see. It's like, ooh, I need to look at that. It's about, it's going to be there, it's going to stay there, but it's important to finish what you're currently doing before moving to the next thing that is sparkly and shining for you. Okay? So that's going to be your message here for 2026. And your spirit animal is the moth. Okay? Card number 2. Ooh, we got the fire ant. The fire ant, you know, let's talk about fire ants. When you see a fire ants, when you see them together and they're just, doing their thing, following orders, they're doing what they're supposed to do, things of that nature. But if you disturb the fire ant, they get very upset, don't they? They take rage, they take action, they hate dealing with things, they hate dealing with drama, and they basically will attack you. This is basically a card telling you to watch your temper. Watch what you say. Be careful with what you say. Try to find a balance when you feel so angry, you feel so upset that you just want to go after somebody. It's important to just stay back. Try to breathe. Try to just let it go. I know sometimes it's hard. And if you can't let it go, just walk away. Okay? It's about not taking your aggression on other people. And do your best to try to see things calmly if you can. I know, nobody wants to be told to be calm, especially when they're upset. But just, try to work through your temper. Try to work through your anger, things of that nature. So now the third card, we have the bat. Bats follow their senses. They sense things, but they come out at night. They do shadow work, in my opinion. They are more active at night than they are during the day, obviously, and they are able to have their radars open. They know what to sense is good, what is bad. And I personally believe they follow the cycles of the moon, in my opinion. And of course, we have, the moon, but that's more to represent the nighttime. This talks about letting go and just following your instincts. It talks about um, death and rebirth, like transmutation, um, transformation. Letting go of something that doesn't serve you to allow something better to come in. Like they don't emerge until the sun's going down. Night comes in and then day comes in and they sleep during the day. So it's about basically make sure you're following your senses. If it doesn't seem right, then it's not. If the energy seems off, then it is. So it's important to pay attention to your senses. Blessings and have a wonderful week.